Well, welcome back. On last week, I shared with you all about how survival may be the greatest barrier to your success. And I shared with you that I want to share with you a couple of shifts you and I must make if we're going to move from a survival mentality to a success mentality. So the first shift we must make is we must recalibrate our vision. What do I mean by that? In essence, we gotta readjust what we're focusing at and what we actually see. There's this beautiful story recorded in my favorite book, the Bible. It's in 2 Kings chapter number 4, where this widow, she's just lost her husband, and she comes before the prophet Elisha, and she's in panic. And she's trying to figure out, like, how is she going to get out of this financial bind? How is her family going to survive this massive barrier that is now before them since they've lost the husband, the father? And Elisha, he asks her a question. He says, look, what do you want me to do for you? What do you have in the house? And in verse 2 of chapter 4 of 2 Kings, this widow, she responds, which I believe is how many of us respond to our circumstances and situation. She says, I have nothing but a quart of oil. Now that's interesting because she says she has nothing, but she proceeds to say, I have a quart of oil. What does that mean? What was broken? What was the struggle in this woman's life? She was operating in a survival mentality. And when you operate in a survival mentality, you fail to see that what is actually in the house or is in your hand, that is in your capacity, you see that as minimum instead of optimal. And so one of the things we must do, a shift we must make, we must recalibrate our vision. Believe it or not, this day, God has placed something in your hand. He's placed something in your heart. And how you leverage, how you steward your current reality, it has major implications on the places that perhaps the things that God would trust you with later. So one of the first shifts we must make in order for moving from a survival mentality to a success mentality, we must recalibrate our vision. So start that today. Start that this week. What are the things that God has placed in your house or in your hand or in your heart that you see as nothing? That's a great place to start.